What's up, fam? It's Tanya Talk with Tanya J Miller LLC. You guys know we do life, we do leadership, we do it unapologetically on purpose. That means every day we are trying to help you to figure out how to fit the puzzle pieces of life together so you can do life right and you can do it well. So I want to talk about two things today. First, if you guys are watching me on YouTube or Instagram or Facebook, you'll see I have on a shirt that says, "Can't nobody beat you being you." And if you've read my book, Things My Mama Said, you'll know that that's one of the things, like, when I say, I'm not saying she beat it into us, but like, okay, y'all with me? And so, probably why it's so top of mind is because y'all know, Motivated Effort has been coming out, and that's a whole nother story. The book is done, and just has some issues with the graphics for the cover, but the at the end of the day, who's doing it now is who's supposed to be doing it, and I'm letting her grow into it and to be able to do it, and I'm excited about it. So I wanted to give you guys that update. I'm not going to tell you much, but just know when it gets released, my heart is going to be proud, because it's going to be another generation in my family that's going to be a part of it. So I'm grateful for that. And then I've also been working on my fourth project. Haven't talked about that much. It's called Due Season. Literally in the wrapping up phase, if you will, of kind of just writing it. But I write in spurts, if that makes sense. Like, as a writer, as an author, as a blogger, like, I literally, I journal. Like, I just put it out there and then I pick it back up. And so I knew I wanted to write about Things My Mama Said, Volume 2. And just with how much life has happened this year, y'all heard me talk about it, I knew that this project, even when I started drafting it, like I said, I write in spurts. So I knew I wanted a Volume 2 probably last year, the year before that. And I put in there people that I wanted to write about. And yeah. And so as I literally was writing yesterday to begin drafting and working on Things My Mama Said Volume 2, I remembered this from Things My Mama Said Volume 1. And it's this: can't nobody beat you being you. And I'm saying that to say this. Do you know how hard it would be to be somebody else but yourself? Like, do you know how much of a struggle and how much of a weight and how much of a burden it would be to be doing life and you're not yourself? It ain't that hard to figure out. It's not that hard to imagine, because I see people every day. I hear people. I talk to people. And then I hear, you know what I'm saying? I have the gift of prophecy. I flow in that anointing in that office. And so I hear it. I feel it. All of that. And I can tell you, you tired. Mm-hmm. You're very tired. And you're worn out. And you're struggling to be somebody that you're not. And if I can tell you anything today and this week, as we get into this and we really dig into this, I need you to know you can't be nobody but you. And once you realize that you can't be nobody but you, can't nobody beat you at it. Do you hear me what I'm saying? Can't nobody beat you at being you. And the reason why you feeling like you getting beat all the time, the reason why you feeling like you losing, the reason why you feel like you running in this race and you can't ever get ahead, is because you're not being you. And so if you get that mindset, if you get that understanding, if you get that knowing in your knower, you would know that can't nobody beat you being you. And so the best bet in this life, in this race, in this thing that you're trying to do, is to go on and take off the mask, go on and pull off somebody else's clothes that you got on, go on and stop trying to do it their way and mimic them and follow them. And yeah, you following them, but why? Why not be you? Why not be you? Why not figure out how to be authentically you? Why not figure out how to be unapologetically you? Because I promise you, that's what works. That's what works, fam. That is what works. So I'm going to tell you again today, And we're going to talk about it the rest of this week. But can't nobody beat you being you. Peace, y'all.